No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody losing. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their cloth. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat your children. Praise be to Allah.
Listen, David, when I meet this man, if you think the world was surprised when Nixon resigned, wait till I whip Foreman's behind. I'm telling you, David, I usually train 6 weeks for a fight. I've trained 4 months for a fight. I'm chopping trees. I've done something special. I've wrestled with an alligator. I've tussled with
I believe you totally. I believe you completely.
I have tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. Now, you know I'm bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick. Man's in trouble.
Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. Who would win? This is easy to explain. I do believe that Mike might have been able to beat Ali, with both boxers at their physical best. However, I don't think this would happen. Ali had the fastest reflexes ever seen at heavyweight, superb defensive skills, 15-round stamina, and an absolutely maddening style of fighting with his hands down, together with an even more inflammatory line in insults. He was also as brave as they come, had a brilliant ring IQ, and in spite of his handsome face and infectious charm, the ruthlessness of a guillotine when the situation demanded it. Tyson was blessed with more power than Ali, and was better at close range than Ali, but Ali would keep his distance as much as possible, particularly in the early rounds. Ali had height and reach advantages over Mike, and could literally dance all night at his peak. Anyone that's ever tried fighting on their toes, in boxing or any other type of combat sport, will tell you how exhausting this is. Tyson would indeed be dangerous throughout the fight, especially early on, but Ali did not underestimate truly dangerous punchers like Liston and Foreman, and he wouldn't have taken foolish risks with Tyson either. Anyone that's seen Ali on the speed bag will testify how amazingly fast his hands were. You could hardly make out the individual impact noises when he was working on it, and Ali liked to vary the speed at which he hit it, as he could in a fight, thereby confusing the opponent and disrupting their rhythm. His footwork was a thing of beauty. Such a big man, 212 pounds at his peak. Gliding around like that, I've never seen anyone more graceful. Ali was a boxing ballerina, a unique fighter. Tyson was more skilled than he's given credit for, and he was certainly no coward, but his skill was not equal to Ali's, and he wasn't on a par mentally either. Physically, Tyson was a more powerful man, but mentally, I've yet to see any boxer in any division or era surpass Ali. His bouts with Frazier and Foreman proved his greatness beyond all doubt, and his brilliance as champion in the 60s gives us a tantalizing glimpse of what might have been. I would go so far that although I would describe Ali as the greatest boxer ever, if it hadn't been for his enforced exile, he would have been much greater than he already was. I see the fight between Ali and Tyson proceeding as follows. 1. Pre-fight build-up and weigh-in. Ali starts banging the publicity drum as soon as the contract is signed, humiliating Tyson by ridiculing his appearance and less than imposing voice, even imitating Mike just to rub it in. At the weigh-in, Ali shouting at Tyson, not allowing him to be weighed in peace, Tyson losing his temper at one point and trying to attack Ali, being restrained by security, much to Mike's frustration. Ali cool as a cucumber, pleased with having got under Mike's skin. 2. The fight, early on Ali, dancing in readiness for the early blitz, and Tyson glaring at him out of his corner if looks could kill. The fight starts. Tyson immediately on the attack, Ali on his toes, circles away, moving in one direction then another, and another, Tyson nearly tripping up over his own feet, so ferocious is the attack. Laughter from some in the crowd, Tyson is aware of it, adding to his fury. Ali keeps his eyes fixed on Tyson, snapping out amazingly fast jabs and right crosses. Mike shakes his head and snarls, "A la Joe Frazier," but Mike's no smoking Joe, and there's no way that this is the Ali that Joe, even 1971 Joe, faced. This is the plan, to move and jab, jab, 1-2, hitting Mike with a few left hooks for variety. Such are the early rounds. 3. The middle rounds. After 5 rounds, the pace has slowed, Ali not moving as much, but Tyson's aggression, muted now. Tyson looking increasingly impotent and discouraged, Ali now putting more power into his shots, keeping up his verbal barrage, imposing his will on Mike. 4. The end. By the 8, Mike's face looks like he's had his head stuck up a wasp's nest, covered in lumps and bumps, but showing courage by refusing to quit. The last couple of rounds are quite unpleasant to watch for Tyson fans, and even more unpleasant for Mike. In the 9th, Ali stands his ground and hits Mike at will. Ali is no longer dancing, but smashing his hapless opponent with hard punches to the face. Tyson looks increasingly unsteady on his legs, until midway through the 10th, the ref calls it a night. Tyson finishes on his feet, unable to see at all out or one eye, the other almost closed too. Ali, the fight won, goes across the ring to hug his beaten adversary and show his respect for Mike's bravery and his fighting spirit. Ali is heading for a unanimous points win anyway, but the outcome forestalls that. Ali by TKO, round 10. Ali's chin, speed, footwork, reflexes, and hand speed would have been too much for Mike to handle. In order for Tyson to beat Ali, he'd have to take him down and take him down quick. Some of the best boxers in American history couldn't do it, and Tyson wouldn't do it either. This fight would be hard fought for the first few rounds. In round 5 or 6, Ali would begin to outclass and frustrate Mike Tyson. Tyson was known to get anxious, as he was known to do, in those middle rounds and take big risks with punches. He'd connect with just enough shots to open himself up for major punishment.
I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
Man, dude.
Yeah, fast. Last night, I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark.
Incredible.
Fast.
Incredible.
And you, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.